Hey there everyone, it's Thakard, and welcome back to more Horizon Zero Dawn, the Frozen Wilds. So last time, we mapped out the area, we found ourselves a tall neck, we repaired said tall neck, we let it, go around, take a look at stuff, and then we overrode it, got ourselves an updated map. Unfortunately, it's the only tall neck in the area. I love climbing those things, Best radio towers in the business. This time, we're going after a control tower, and the best thing I can describe it as is a corruption zone. It appears to have a range around it, and it appears to be corrupting, for lack of a better term,
faceless traitors.
The creatures around, or the machines around it. So it's apparently how the demon controls the machines. And it looks very similar to the corruption, and in fact Aloy made a comment just the same as what I did, so there it is. The tower neutralizes my shield? That's interesting. Alright, come on, scavenger. There we go. No. This. Thank you.
We need to override the tower.
Yeah, I know. I want to get the critters first. So I think if I start hacking into this thing, they're not going to be happy about it.
Okay then, let's see if this thing can work for me.
Oh. I can always use wires. How long it's been since I've thrown a rock? Oh, I can't override it.
Got their attention.
Once you get them down, don't stop hitting them.
Machines, but it can be overridden.
Yeah, it can't be over. Or those, the towers can be overridden, but these guys can't. Alright. What can I get? What could I not get?
I'd have to ditch
Sparker?
something.
Gotcha. So much more stuff over here is climbable, which is actually really good. Much nicer. Can I do anything else with you? Alright. Talk to Neltuk. See? It wasn't so tough. Easy peasy. Gotta get my rock back.
Let's talk about Araya.
Yeah, exactly. I just saw you think.
Oh, the winters. Coming at once.
I just saw you kick those things' asses. Let's have a discussion.
Seems I can take care of the machines and towers. The daemon's next.
You claimed its power for yourself somehow. Perhaps Araya should meet you after all. What she truly seeks is hope. After what I just saw, you could show her that. She's in retreat beyond those mountains, the ice rasps. You'll have to walk the shaman's path to get there. You'll know you've reached the end when you come to a shrine. A great machine covered in blue gleam. Shamans who complete the path take a piece of it as reward. If you make it that far, you should too. You'll have earned it.
I'm assuming it's gonna be like a Horus.
You said something about blue gleam at the end of the shaman's path?
A crystal that builds on the bodies of machines in the oldest ice. We Banuk believe it's the stuff of the blue light, frozen as it escapes their shells. You might be more interested that merchants will trade well for it.
They will do that.
Bergren
yes.
told me you're Araya's apprentice.
In her absence, I serve the chieftain and his werak as an advisor, a scout, a speaker for the blue light.
A lot of responsibilities.
I don't know if I can live up to Araya's example, but I have to try. I owe her that much. She took a chance on me, an aspiring shaman from the edge of the world. No one else would.
Were you with Araya when they attacked the mountain?
I wish I had been, even with all that happened. I'm no warrior, though, so she bid me wait. When Araya and the chieftain returned, I saw them argue bitterly. I don't know what about exactly. Then she came to me, gave me my task, and left us.
Alright.
How do I cross this shaman's path?
Go to the ice rasps. Then follow the markers through the ice caves and the waterfalls, and make the climb to the shrine. But be careful. The path is meant to be an ordeal, the final trial of a young shaman's training.
And I'll find Araya at the end of it?
No. She goes further up, somewhere inside the mountain. If you see her, would you tell her, I have faith she will hear the voice again.
Alright.
Alright, I guess I'm off to the ice rasps to find
Exactly.
this shaman's path.
Go get him, dude. I'm assuming he's gonna be taking a look at this thing over here. Can I shoot that power core thing? If I do that, what happens? Oh! Okay, that's what happens. Ooh. Shake it off, Aloy. You're fine. Poor Naltuk is like, dude, I was studying that.
Hey, Naltuk. There's something more I wanted to know.
It is better to go prepared.
Alright.
I guess I have an ordeal to face.
If it's any consolation, I survived it.
Alright. That thing explodes.
I've seen the likes of this somewhere before.
Oh, really? See, I want to talk to him more. Alright, so this is waterlogged. We're headed this direction. There is... So that's what a scrapper, charger, some save points. Or is it... Alright. How do we want to go about this? I guess this is kind of our main quest line, the Shaman's Path. Aaron's a secret shared. That's way out there. So we'll do waterlogged. That's right up here next. Let's get to it.
The casing isn't marked with the same secret lines as the machines.
We have to go get some more health kits and healing potions. That is. When we see another trader. I'm looking for some medicinal herbs. I'd like to stock back up. Oh, there we go. We're fine on twigs. Alright, over here. Missed. Missed again. Those are hunter's arrows. What's that? Goat. Crispy goat. Whoa, what are you? A demonic snap ball. Wonderful. This is what we need, right?
This must be the ruin Aloy was talking about. Deep in. Floated too, like she said. Snap maws. Probably came from somewhere upriver. Follow the river, find its source. Seems simple enough.
What sucks about these snap maws is I can't override these things. Shot in the butt. It's been a long time since I've actually fought one of these guys. I usually just override them. Control tower, body, cooling element, override points. Removes repair and resistance ability, stuns hostile machines. Destroy to remove the ability to repair hostile machines. Repairs and provides shock resistance to hostile machines. Stuns overridden machines. Alright, so this will... Gotcha. So this basically reverses it. Psi override. or side. There's a cauldron here. Awesome. I love cauldrons. Demonic machines are more powerful and have stronger elemental resistance than their normal counterparts. They are a force to be reckoned with. Their strength is shock and corruption. Override is impossible, so they're quite like corrupted machines. So fire and ice is probably the best way to go against them, because they're strong against shock and corruption. That's fine. Snap ball, snap ball. Blaze canister is like protected. Free sack is underneath. Destroying will make it go boom. Okay. Weakness to fire. Get lit. Don't explode on me. Fire in the hole.
Makes this a little easier.
Now we have exposed. Oh, missed. Ow, you got me there. Whoa! I'm stuck in equal and everything. Roll out, roll out, roll out! Roll out, roll out, roll out! Kaboom! Ouch, 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 ouch. Oh, jeez. Stab. Oh, jeez. Hit him again. Hit him again. Then light him on fire. Never a dull moment. Never a dull moment. Make some more of these. Make some more of these. Never a dull moment. Definitely grab some of that. Yeah, seriously. Where these other guys fall? There we go. It is really hard to hit their blaze canisters once they're really, like, moving about. Sparkers we probably don't need anymore. We got a ton of them. Where'd the fourth one
traveling light.
Oh, right there, apparently.
Must be the entrance to this den.
Alright. Follow the river upstream. Can do. How many more of these we got? 8.
I could forget what warmth feels like out here.
True enough. Oh, we got a scanny thing. Return to Singapore. Singapore, May 5th, 2043. A large pink tinted rock marks the summit of Bukit Timah Hill, Singapore's highest point, at one time 164 meters above sea level. Charmaine Lowe recorded a self-hollow next to the rock, her bright smile contradicted by nervous fidgeting with her prismatic fake nails and 30s style subdermal jewelry. I thought I'd never see this place again. I can't believe it's real, she marvels. Proud Bukit Timah has stood firm against time and weather, but the rest of Singapore has fared less well. With approximately a third of the island nation at less than 5 meters above sea level, Singaporeans like Carmine were forced to abandon their homes as inexorable waters reached away their foundations throughout the snoring 20s. Now these surviving members of Charmaine's family are returning, alongside many others. As global temperatures and sea levels stabilize, people come by air and or by water. Some seek refuge from the deleterious effects of the Citirium River tragedy, whose costs still reverberate today. All hope to build new lives atop the collapse of the once stable and prosperous city. Singapore represents one of many states abandoned by their citizens in the aftermath of heavy coastal flooding. Questions surrounding ownership are difficult to answer. Government and law enforcement personnel fled far in advance of the country's devastation, and documentation of title is scattered at best. The plot of land on which Carmen's childhood home once sat had belonged to the Lowe family for almost a... whatever. Yep. All right. So it's a slough. Yeah. It's a slough.
These mountains must be the ice rasps. The shaman's path begins somewhere up above.
So I mean, this area is supposed to flood, or it's kind of a extra runoff-y area. I mean, it's kind of what it does. Alright, so follow the river upstream. Gotcha. Where's that fire at? There it is. Oh, and a vendor. How wonderful. Hello, vendor. I want to sell you some stuff. Do you want sticks? You don't want sticks. Nobody ever wants sticks, man. Alright. There we go. Sell a stack of sparkers. We'll sell a stack of blaze. A stack of chill water. How are we doing? Echo shells. We'll keep the echo shells. Metal burn. We don't use corruption much, so we'll sell some metal burn. Squirrel. Stuff. Sell those. Hang on a second. Are squirrels? They are used for crafting items. Okay. Probably specifically for the weapons of this area, I would think. We can sell ancient metal eyes. Done and done. And we can sell you. Alright. Frees us up some space. Let's buy... There we go. Health potions. There we go as well. Awesome. Ammo. We'll buy all of this stuff. That way we can use our other resources to make what we can't buy in this area. So things like blast ammunition, which doesn't seem to be a bit... Karja Blazon Master, so fire resistance, ice resistance, and that's stealth. That's kind of cool looking. I've never been too into the whole stealth thing for this game. I'd rather just beat the crap out of stuff. It's health rejuvenation armor? Oh, that's amazing. Wait, but right now I have the endgame armor, right? So... That's actually kind of cool looking. I like that. Alright, save. Up the mountain we go. Following the river up. Badger! Well, I'm upstream. Oh, it's cold water. That's very cold water. Swimming upstream through the rapids. Oh, that's the... Oh. Get out of the ice water.
That must be where the water's coming from. Looks like something the Netherlands built.
Yeah, it's a dam. Hello.
An animal carving. From long ago.
Oh, new collectibles. Depicts a lithe predatory animal. Inscribed 7 of 7 of commemorative set. Montana recreations. Alright. Shaman's path. So yeah, it's a dam that's failing? I mean, or is it just a dam that's doing what dams do? I thought it was something that was dammed upriver. I wasn't figuring it was a working dam still, well, down. I was thinking something was dammed downriver. This is a dam that is still working upriver that appears to just be failing after what? 800 years, whatever it is. I mean, it's not a short amount of time. I can do that though. You know why I can do that? Because I have healing armor. I have armor that heals me. Or so it says on the tin. Hasn't healed me yet. Oh, there it goes. Oh, okay, I see what it is. You have to, like, not take damage for maybe, was that like 30 seconds or so? And then it goes, wonderful, wonderful. Alright. This is a damn Aloy. I'm gonna be a cheesy son gun.
Well, somebody wanted in. Nearly blew this entire ledge off just to get through the door.
Flooding detected. Evacuation recommended. Overflow basin compromised.
The overflow basin. Is that the dent?
Yep. You, Aloy, are a smart person. Let me guess, it was some Osram trying to get tech. Got a feeling.
Looks like a control center. What happened in here to start the water flowing?
Drainage system offline, intake tower malfunction.
Another holographic interface. Piece is missing. Not getting in here without it. The lock positions. Helpful.
Yep. Been there, done that.
It's okay. Like, how do we want to start this farewell thing? We might be the last Sassual people to ever see this place. Yeah.
Rough waters.
Secret. Message text. Dear nobody, as far as I can tell, that's who's gonna read this. Those spooky guys showed up today with that creep Blevins to take measurements of our workstations, and next week they start installing Faro servitors to do our job. Bye bye Shelly, bye bye Laura. See you never. Hope you enjoy basic income. God, it's going to be weird to say goodbye to this place. When Quentin and I split, this is all was all I had. Thank God for a job where I could sit at a panel and press buttons and cry all day. Which I think is why we're doing this. Hiding the tapes of our rehearsals in the dam. These tapes are memories, are ghosts. Through them, we get to haunt this place, keep it human in some small way. This control room was where I was sitting when Laura came in dragging an old practice amp and a guitar behind her. Shells, she said. Girls. So I was looking at schematics for this place, and I found the perfect practice space. The acoustics in this place, seriously bonkers. Like echoing through the entire valley kind of bonkers. Legit. You're gonna soil yourself when you see it. I remember asking, practicing space?
No way I'd be able to swim.
Yeah, kind of rough waters.
Someone has been through here. Not that long ago either.
Perhaps the person who's doing the bad stuff.
This is a perfect opportunity to do a good deed and clear your conscience for whatever cruelties you may have committed.
I don't have any such issues.
Snap moths I saw outside. Are you?
I'm thinking about just letting him talk,
Snap
but
moth. I don't suppose you'd tell me. Would you?
yeah.
Snap moth probably couldn't fit through the door, or climb to the door, or understand the function of doors. All right, you're either here to rescue me, or you're an uncharacteristically small and clever snap moth. Or I imagine you entirely.
Okay, this is fun.
On the off chance you're not the result of my skull going soft, little help? I don't wish to rush you, potentially imaginary rescuer. Take your time, of course. I'm happy to accommodate.
I'm just waiting for him to like lose it. Go open the blasted door.
I'm getting stuck mid-delve. No such luck, I'm afraid. Usually I have to get myself out of these predicaments, so you can imagine my relief. I once spent 2 days wandering a ruin before I found an exit. 2 full days!
Oh, this. I love loitering
This current arrangement of ours is preferable,
discretions.
of course. Not much wandering room in here.
The first time I ever did this was with StarCraft.
After all this anticipation, I'm even more excited to make your acquaintance than I was when I first heard you out there.
You know, you would click on the units, and if you kept clicking, they kept on doing other
Although
conversations.
if I might permit myself to be frank, I would prefer a little more expedience.
And you keep clicking them, and they would get more annoyed with you and more annoyed with you. It was great.
Help! I've become trapped somehow.
That's the start of it again.
Oh!
Are you all right?
You don't know how happy you just made me. For a moment, I thought my fire was snuffed. The forge gone cold. But nope. Nope. Not old Gildan.
You're welcome. Wait. Start from the beginning. What are you doing down here?
Ow! My apologies. When you mostly talk to yourself, you can tell your stories in whatever order you like. There's an artifact in that storage room I simply must acquire. But as you may have noticed, the door won't budge. I took one of those roundish, ringy what's-its from the wall beside the door. No luck. So I had to go with that panel with the button. Even less luck. My gentle experimentation caused the chamber to flood. So I pushed the button again, perhaps a little too enthusiastically. Sparks and smoke. Now, obviously, I came here to investigate. My cautious footsteps may have contributed slightly to the collapse of a bridge. And when the bridge began to collapse, I may have, for the sake of expedience, abandoned the cumbersome ringy what's-it to the waves. By the time I thought to give up the endeavor, the door had closed behind me. And thusly do we come to the present moment.
You said something about an artifact?
Indeed. That storage room is brimming with treasures from the old ones, but one in particular caught my eye. An intricate looking glass. I've only seen one such device before. My old mom brought one back for me from wherever she'd gone to that time. I remember holding it, staring into its face, seeing myself and my mother hunched over my shoulder, smiling.
The facial
one of these
animations are
looking
so
glasses.
much better in the
It's in
expansion.
the storage room.
Oh, yes. I'm quite sure. I peered into that dim little chamber, and there it was. I've wanted to find one for so long, Yes, this time I'm sure I have.
Well, there's no way we're getting into that storage room without another ring. It's part of the locking mechanism that controls the door.
You don't say. Well, that's fantastic news. Marvelous, even. You've got 2 hands. I've got 2 hands. Perfect. My savior, my salvation, and if you like, why wouldn't you? Of course you will. My accomplice. Together, that ring is as good as ours, and with it, the storage room and its spoils.
Didn't you say you dropped the ring in the water?
Well, I'll grant you that adds a heretofore undiscussed level of complexity to the proceedings.
So you found the button that controls the flow of water,
Quite by accident.
and then you broke that button.
Also, quite by accident.
The panel's the only way to shut this place down, as far as I can tell. This isn't gonna be easy.
That storage room is filled, top to bottom. Would you be surprised to find the parts you need in there? I certainly wouldn't be.
So,
I like this
we
guy.
need to
This is
replace
great.
that ring and get into the storage room. Then I can fix the panel and shut this place down.
And I can finally wrap my fingers around that looking glass.
Okay, Gilden. How are we gonna get that ring?
2 sets of hands, girl. 2 sets of hands. Behind us lie a pair of enormous gates, but I believe the gates must be operated in tandem. Together, we can dry this place out.
Guess we better get started then.
I guess we better.
I like that dude. He might have caused a big issue, but I like
Up
him.
ahead, girl. See the valve? Time to put our hands to use. I'll take care of this one. There's another valve on the other side to lock the gate in place. Would you mind heading across and doing the honors?
Put it over there, so I can't cross that bridge because that's the bridge he broke by being fat.
You know, I thought I saw... You know, I'm reminded of a delve I undertook out near the clan. A stone ruin, cloud tall and lake wide. Must have been 13 levels on that monstrosity, but no walls. Just great stone columns bearing the weight of the level above. Filled out with row upon row of those enormous, rusted-out old-world carts. You know the ones with the 4 wheels?
A parking
I've
garage?
straight through 100 of those
It's
carts.
a parking garage.
The only things I've ever seen inside are bird nests. You don't suppose that's what they were for, do you? Why would the old ones want to cart around families of birds?
I like this guy so much. I just want to sit here and listen to this guy for like hours. I know you guys probably don't want to hear it, but oh my goodness. He was describing a parking garage. Or if you're British, a park. Car park. British, man. Why can't they just do English right?
There. A tub of stagnant water. Charming.
Medicine.
Marvelous! You made it! Now grab that valve and give it a spin.
On it.
You got any more stories first?
A little
This is-
more now, and I should be able to get the blasted gate moving.
There. You should be able to lower the gate.
Huh? Right you are. Now, when I get this gate down, you'll need to turn the valve again. Ought to lock this thing in place.
Just lock down this
One gate down.
Halfway through then, aren't we? To the second gate. A ladder is a rare and special thing, girl. Can depend on it to take you exactly where you need to go, and no further.
philosopher.
I'd wager the valves for the second sluice gate are somewhere above us. How are we gonna get up there?
Looks like we could jump across on that rickety western porthole. We'll find out.
Whoa. Oh, there's something over there. No, 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 no. Am I supposed to jump over? Oh yeah, there's stuff over there.
Nice jump! Nice! What am I saying? That was stupendous! Never seen such absolute disregard for personal safety.
Thanks, I think.
Oh, I like this guy. Story tidbits. The damn family.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Caught sellouts and runaway cowards. Wait, see, cut it. I forgot the word. See? Shells, we started off so strong and then it all just didn't focus. Well, that's sort of my MO. No. Heavy stuff. Switching gears. Band name. We need one.
Oh, jeez. It's just a bad band. Dear Nobody, when I took this job, we had to watch this training hollow, and I remembered probably 2% of the actual hollow. At some point, the hollow welcomed me to the damn family, and I felt like AJ was such a missed opportunity because they could have called it a damn family and chose not, damnly, and chose not to. And BJ, that wasn't a J, that was a parenthesis. A, B, the idea that I ever think of any of my coworkers as family was pretty ridiculous. But then one day I looked up and my automation had whittled 6 people down, to just Laura and I was signing papers to dissolve the family I thought I had. And suddenly my last coworker, with her faded tattoos and perpetually arched eyebrows, was telling me jokes and making me listen to bands I never heard of, and cheering me up when I cried. Things were really good when it was just the two of us. We used to have these theme days. One day the sluice gates were open and we set up beach blankets on the side of the catwalk in the intake tower and batted around this inflatable beach ball I had in my apartment for some reason. Laura messed around with the emergency PA and patched in a bunch of classical surf rock songs. We even put sunscreen on the bridges of our noses. Laura called it the Concrete Beach Party. When Laura brought up band names, I knew pretty much right away what our name would be. Concrete Beach Party. There's never really any other choice. Alright.
Oh, you're close, girl. Just spring across the gap. Ah, you're right above me. Just send that ladder on down.
Look out below.
Now, we've done this once before. Could be as easy as falling down a hole. If you take the valve on the other side.
If it's set up the same way on this side, I should look for an access tunnel.
Any more swords, sir?
This is my sort of delve. 1,000 little problems to solve. 1,000,000 minute and invisible factors. My father used to say to me, Gilbling? He called me Gilbling. Gilbling, he used to say, don't make the delve harder than it needs to be. The best delves are done in half the time it takes a campfire to sputter out. Now, my father was a great man, mind you, but dead wrong when it came to choosing a rubric by which to judge delve quality. To find yourself stuck, then unstuck. To fail, then to succeed. To get lost, or to find yourself. That's what makes a delve.
Uh-huh, Gildan.
I tend to agree. It's the journey, not the destination, right? That's what they always say. Uh-oh. Now we're Gordon Freeman, crawling through vent shafts. Better watch out for head crabs. They're always around the last corner. Oh, nope, we're good. What's down the hallway from the other side? Oh, I was expecting like a note. Oh, lots of stagnant water.
Okay, Gildan, turn the valve.
It's not working! Damn thing's too heavy. Glance behind me, would you? See anything big and, broken?
Looks
That?
like part of the counterweight broke off. If I can get up there, my weight might be enough to get it moving again.
Hang on, okay? I've got a plan.
I need to get up higher. I'd climb up that wreckage. That's pretty much what I do now.
Alright, where are we going? We go up. Oh, I'm jumping. Oh, yes, I am. And we're working our way across. Please start talking, Gelding. Geldin?
Can't jump straight to the counterweight from here. But I could climb higher, get above it.
Tell me how awesome my climbing skills are.
The drop!
Going down.
I'm slow enough to jump.
You can make it! Let's see another one of those mad leaps!
Got it. We're good to go.
Man, this
You were a
game
sight to
has
see.
a
Bounding
little
from
run.
metal rust trap to metal rust trap. Still a bit of water, but low enough, wouldn't you say? Now then, where's that wreck?
Good question.
Well, at least I should be able to swim now.
Snap maw! It's a snap maw! Very, very big snap maw!
I see it, Gildan.
Very big, very, very big!
Just stay out of the way.
Forge, forgive me. How did that snap maw swallow that ring we're at? Just gobbled it right up.
We'll find out after I've killed it.
I need a place to fight this thing. All right. Fire in the hole. the water. Oh, missed. Oh, got it that time. Roll out, roll out, roll out, roll out.
It's dead.
It's dead.
Marvelous. So, the ring. Maybe if you pry its jaws open and reach inside, I can't look.
Luminous braiding, metal shard, chill water, emitter, sparkler.
You were right. This thing did swallow the ring.
That's the old Gildan intuition in action. It's never led me astray. Sure, its chosen routes can be a bit circuitous, but never mind. To the storage room. To the spoils. Ooh, what's in here? More old world treasures, perhaps? This place is full of surprises. Should we have a look?
We drained enough water for what we need to do, but I wonder if I could empty out the whole dam.
Yes, we should.
Pipes, valves. Maybe I can drain the rest of the water from here. Sure are a lot of valves. Should check my focus first.
Alright.
Maybe my focus will see something.
Yes, yes, yes. Valves 101. Yo, Shelly! I'm trapped in servitor hell over here. I got in this morning, and as usual, the one half-baked chroma adult was bumping up against the locked entry door in the reservoir room, moaning about requiring entry into the totality of the facility. Between its robot voice and those weird grindy sounds its limbs make, the acoustics remind me of a track from one of those less accessible German post-punk bands. I've told them and I've told them. Every night the pipe network decouples so that the reservoir can refill, and every morning it has to be reset manually. All you have to do is turn the valve thingies so that the water flows directly to the pump. The rest of the servitors seem to get it, but this guy won't stop bugging out. I mean, I know it's supposed to be on-site advisors, but this is getting ridiculous. Do I have to scratch the instructions into their stupid, shiny faces?
Alright, time to get the flow going to the right place.
I say this as a man typically enamored of complexities, but this looks like it might be a little much for me.
Don't worry, I think I've got this.
Music to my ears. To each job, its proper tool. Toothpicks make horrible arrows, as the saying goes.
Did it help? The water didn't pass through.
Oh, I see what we're doing here. Are we trying to get it to go straight across, I guess?
Right.
Alright, so...
Looks like I'm on the right track.
Alright, that should work. Nope, that one's busted. Can't do that one.
Something's not right.
Oops. That's not what I wanted to do.
You got a competent mind, girl.
That one's
a mind for
broken.
nuance and finesse. Not I. No, indeed. Not old Gildan.
So we can't go to that one, so we have to go to this one. Which means... we need to go like that. Which means... this one has to be like...
One step closer.
that. So we have to actually change that
Getting
one.
there.
That's what we were doing.
This job demands a certain degree of patience, doesn't it? I'm afraid I inherited my mother's restlessness.
Da 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 da! Da 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 da!
There, that should do it. We should head back. See if that's okay.
Got it working, did you? Of course you did. Never met a conundrum you couldn't unconundrum, have you?
Nope.
Ugh, it stinks down here.
You
Looks
smell
like
that?
that's everything.
Smells
should
like
head
a
back up
Ford
or
side
something.
morning in the plane.
Drum side thingamabobber.
See? Check this out. We could just bang on this pipe, you know? See? Check this out. We could just bang on this pipe, you know? And could we sample that or? Totally. Like, what about after that? Oh, sorry. Just a sec. Laura? I need to take a break. Laura? Hey! Laura!
Dear nobody, I feel embarrassed now thinking about thinking about following Laura out of the pump station like a kick puppy, wondering what horrible thing I might have done, until she threw herself into this room and shut the door behind her and just screamed. The fear of abandonment is weirdly self-centered because it presupposes that the little old you are filled with such immense destructive power that you're capable of driving every person you care about away. Anyway, at the bottom of the dam, with her on one side of the door and me on the other, she told me that Metallurgic had bought her mom's house, her whole neighborhood, in fact, out from under her to build a new server farm. Ugh, God, I don't even like that house, she said. I don't even like Indianapolis. I hate every minute I spent in that city as a kid. When they told us that we'd have to leave the dam, I went back to my apartment, and I sat on my bed, and I prayed to God I don't even believe in that. I prayed to a God I don't even believe in that I wouldn't have to move back home, that I wouldn't have to show up on my mom's front stoop with a suitcase and a bunch of stupid excuses. She was trying not to sound like she was crying, but she sounded like she was crying. I guess I got my stupid wish, huh? I asked her where'd she go, and she laughed. Where else could she go? Back home. To help her mom pack up the house, to move with her into whatever dank little one-room hole Metallurgic's displacement grant will allow them to afford. I think I could have dealt with being one of those losers who celebrates their 40th birthday living in the house that they grew up in, but now I don't even have that. I had no idea how to make her feel better, so I just sat on the one side of the door and I started singing the songs we were working on, the one about being the last two girls on Earth, and eventually she started singing along. Ugh. You know? And we got some type of attachment modifier from that. What was it? This? Drummer's Weapon Quill. Plus 51% freeze, plus 35 shock, plus 35 corruption. That's pretty damn awesome.
So, as we circle back around to the matter of the supply room,
Yes.
I can't wait! Almost there!
Calm down now.
Soon I'll hold the looking glass in my hand, just like Mama used
Not if I get there first. Ah! Lock the door. Alright. Order of positions. Left, up, down. Right, so down, up, right. Gotcha.
What? What are you doing with your hands there, girl?
Down, up, and right. There you go.
I can't believe that worked. I thought you'd lost your mind tickling the empty air like that.
Gilden? Everything okay?
I was so sure I saw it. The looking glass. I was so sure. Right there in the window. I would... Of course. Trick of the light. Nothing at all.
I'm sorry, Gilden. It must have meant a lot to you.
Oh, well. Much as any artifact of the old ones would mean to me, really. It's fine. I'm fine. Besides, what are the spoils compared to the delve? That's why we do it, girl. The delve, not the treasure. And what a delve it was! Ugh. By the great blazing forge, I'll never forget that. Now then, I believe we have some repairs to make.
Oh, he didn't get what he was looking for. It is sadly sad. Sadly sad? Surprisingly sad? I don't know.
I mean, this is it. We get to play together, what, maybe 2 more times? Nah, shells. Farewell tour! Reunion tour in like 6 months. Bands do it all the time. For our adoring fans. It's not that hard to stay in touch, Shelly. We could practice in holospace. People always say that.
Dear nobody. We got in a fight, Laura and I, after practice. We went out for drinks. There's this row bar in downtown Cody, so we called an autocar and scuttled over. We were the only people there with the parking closed. Cody's becoming a ghost town. The more we drank, the more passive-aggressive our banter became, snowballing out of control, metastasizing in the empty air between us. And then before either of us really knew what was happening, we were yelling at each other. I kept thinking, like, I'm not abandoning her. She's abandoning me. And I guess she was probably thinking something similar. We got quiet for a while, drank more, and eventually Laura ordered an autocar and we piled into it, slid as far from each other on the backseat as we could, arms crossed, staring out the window, and then I heard myself talking. Screw it. I don't care if you stay in touch with me. I'm going to stay in touch with you, whether you like it or not. You're not getting rid of me, ever. Laura looked at me for what felt like ages. I thought she was going to start yelling, but then her hand crept over mine, and we just sat there together.
Okay, let's fix the panel and shut this place down.
A power cell? I might need that later for a new suit of armor. Gently.
Oh, that's a whole lot prettier, isn't it? What does it mean?
It Means it worked.
By the forge. Ha! You are a wonder! Do you hear that often? I'll hazard a guess you do.
I've heard something like that once or twice.
Oh, she's modest now. A master of the arts of the old ones, a delver to shame the entire claim, and she wants to be modest. Ha!
It's not like I did it alone, Gildan.
No. No, I suppose not.
So what's next for you? On your way back to the claim?
And deprive the people of Song's Edge the story of this encounter? Perish the thought! I'll stay there a while longer. But a story is best told by all who encountered it. Come and lend a hand, won't you?
Overflow basin empty. Interior accessible. Minimal flood damage.
Sounds like the basin is dried out too. So I'll take a look.
Another adventure so soon? Whew, you're braver than me. But there was no question of that.
All right. Will he say anything else? Maybe old Callista?
You go on ahead. I'm gonna stand right here and bask in our victory for a while.
All right. So yeah, we've gone over time limit. It's just a bit. So I'll catch you guys later. That was, wow. That was a drop. Chat you guys later. If you enjoyed or disliked this video, I do hope you comment on it and give it a thumbs up or down. If you want to see new videos, please hit the subscribe button, and to be notified of new content when it comes out, hit the notification bell. But for now, thanks for watching. Have yourself a great day, and don't forget to bring it no matter what you do. And I will see you guys in the next video.